Nnanna and Chika were born in the same house, under the same roof, to the same parents but in different times. Nnanna, the first son, was born during the harvest season, a time of peace, laughter and full barns. Chika came 2 years later, during the dry season, when food was scarce and the rivers ran low. From the moment Chika was born, Nnanna was protective. He followed their mother around when she bathed her, fed her or led her to sleep. As they grew together, they played in the sand together, built houses from clay, and chased grasshoppers in the field. People in the village would often say, these two are not just siblings, they are one soul in two bodies. Their father, Obika, was a warrior. He didn't talk much, but when he did, his words stay in your ears. Their mother, Amaka, was a healer who taught them how to read people's pain before it turns into anger. While other girls were taught to cook and serve, Chika wanted to follow Nnanna wherever he went. Nnanna would climb trees, run through bushes, and wrestle in the dirt. Chika did the same, and Nnanna never laughed at her or pushed her away. Instead, he said, if the world tries to put you behind me, I will always pull you beside me. That became their silent promise. As the years passed, life in the village was simple but not easy. Boys were trained in hunting and battle. Girls were trained in homekeeping and healing. But Chika wanted both, and Nnanna supported her. One day, the village council received news a neighboring village had been raided. Homes were burned, men were taken, women were wounded. No one knew who did it, but the elders began to prepare for war. The drums that had been silent for years began to beat again. Warriors gathered to train. Fear spread like smoke through the village. Families held each other closer. Obika called Nnanna and Chika. He said, war may come, and when it comes, it does not care about age, gender or wishes. Only the strong and the united survive. Nnanna was ready. Chika too stood tall. Obika looked at Chika. You know what this part means? Chika nodded. I will not watch my people suffer. I will not let my brother walk into fire without me. Amaka wept. She looked at her daughter and said, I prayed for a daughter to sing with. The gods gave me a daughter who will one day be sung about. The first battle came in the night. Screams tore through the darkness. Fire lit the sky. Nnanna and Chika ran together, their spears in hand. They fought like the stories of old. When one moved, the other followed. When one attacked, the other defended. Even the enemy warriors noticed them. These two fight like one, they said. But war is not a game. It has no mercy. On the second night, Chika saw a young child crawling alone. Crying, she ran towards the child. An arrow flew and struck her shoulder. She screamed but did not fall. Nnanna saw her, dropped his spear and ran. He lifted her with both arms and carried her away. Blood soaked his shirt. His hands trembled. He whispered, I told you I would always keep you beside me, not behind, not beneath. Chika smiled through the pain. I didn't want the child to die. Nnanna wiped her tears. I know, that is why you are the bravest of us both. The village won the battle, but the price was high. Many warriors died. Chika survived, but her body would never be the same. Her right arm lost its strength. She couldn't carry a spear again. She stayed at home, helping their mother with healing. But inside, her spirit aged. People praised her bravery. Songs were sung, stories were told, but in her heart, she missed the battlefield. She missed standing beside Nnanna. One evening, Nnanna returned from patrol, silent. His face was hard. Chika asked, what's wrong? He said, I don't want to fight anymore without you. She held his hand. Then let me fight in another way. That night, they stayed up and wrote a message of peace. They called the young ones together. They told their story, not just of the war, but of the cost of war. They told them the fire of war will always burn, but it is love, courage and unity that put it out. As years passed, Nnanna became a leader in the village. Chika became a teacher and a healer. People came from far away to hear their story. But life is not forever. One day, Chika fell ill. The wound in her shoulder had long healed on the outside, but inside it has grown cold. Her breathing became slow. Her smile faded. Nnanna stayed by her side day and night. When she couldn't speak, he told her stories. He reminded her how they played in the sand, how they fought side by side, how they made the village stronger, not just with weapons, but with love. On her last night, she whispered, "Thank you for never leaving me behind." And he said, "I never will." When she passed, the whole village mourned, but Nnanna did not cry. Instead, he stood before the people and said, "She fought not just with spears, but with her heart. She taught us that strength is not loud, it is steady. She proved that even in pain, you can still be a light." They built a strong statue of the two of them, not holding weapons, but holding hands. They fought as one, they lived as one, and they taught us to never let go. This is the message of the story. True strength comes from love and loyalty. Even when the body breaks, the spirit can still rise. Siblings, when united, can face anything, even war, pain, and death. A warrior is not just someone who fights, but someone who protects, who sacrifices, and who heals. Let us raise sons and daughters who walk side by side, not one behind the other. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this story and share. See you on our next story.